What's good, family? I greet y'all peace, positivity, and most importantly, power to go about being a melanated person in America. This is the Brown Brother. I need no introduction. As you see, I'm cleaned up, fresh, a little bit of tired, a little cricket right now, but I'll fix that later. I'm about to go in about the next 15 minutes or so. I'm about to go take finals in a little while, or not right now, but I got a few minutes probably before I hit the road and go take care of business and all this kind of stuff. But I thought about as I'm about to go take finals, let me talk to my people and give y'all the 2, 3 minutes of inspiration, motivation, encouragement, and some real solid advice that you may not know when taking finals. Right now, first thing I would just tell you, just hustle and grind. If you haven't taken your finals yet, just keep studying, keep looking at it, keep being persistent. I know you're going to get aggravated. I know you're going to get distracted. I know some things going to go on. The game was on last night, Giants versus Cowboys. Whatever. There's going to be some stuff that's going to distract you. But all in all, you just got to keep studying. I was studying all last night, and then I studied to the final thing, which was at 12 o'clock. I had one online class, and I studied and I kept doing the modules until at 12 o'clock. Try to up my grade because you had the opportunity to retake the test twice, not the finals, but just the coursework. And if you can get a couple of points extra, it'll bump up your grade a little bit. So I was grinding to the very last minute, knocking out those modules to try to make it. And I got the grade that I wanted. So I thank the Lord for that. So I just keep just saying, just keep grinding. If there's any way possible for you to get some extra points, keep doing that. Just show up to your finals, do the best you can, work hard. That's it. You know, finals it's going to be a combination of all your exams, all your tests, all your material that you studied over the past whatever being in that class. So just go out there and just work. Just come in prepared the best way you can. If you see there's no way that you can pass this class, which I hope that's not the case, but seeking go to your professor before you take the finals. If you got another week or another 2 weeks, I know some people don't take their finals for another 2, 3 weeks. Seeking you maybe go in and see where they give you a withdrawal, or whatever, maybe a penalty or maybe whatever, but seeking you withdraw from it without taking that whole entire F or whatever, and then try seeking to take that class next semester with the knowledge you already have. There's a couple of colleges. I don't know what about mine particularly, but I know there's a lot of colleges that do course forgiveness, that offer if you do bad on a course and go back and take it again and get a higher grade, that they will maybe honor that grade or maybe take the average of both grades. So let's say you got a C in the class this semester. If you go back and take it next semester and get an A because you already know some of the material, then you get a B at the class. So I don't know is that factual at where you're at, but Siki do something like that. Every I have found, and I thank the Lord for that, in every failure, I have found some form of success. In every failure, I found some form of success. I remember taking a math class and just was messed up in the class and couldn't. That's why I did the remedial class video a few minutes ago and just messed up in it. But I came back in and I withdrew from the class. But I came at the next semester to take a test to try to see what class I'm be placed in, and the knowledge that I learned from that class helped me to get a good grade on the test for me to prepare to the other class. So you see how good God works, I remember one time, I'm not going to tell this story, but I'm going to tell y'all how I met two of my good friends in school. It was because of a failure. And out of that, great things have happened. So, it just, in life, even when you get messed up, or not even messed up, but even when you have a quote unquote failure or obstacle in your way, if you stay positive, you stay motivated, and you keep being a vessel for God's work, He'll turn around and bless you in amazing ways, in ways that you'll never expect. So, like I said again, I'm gonna make this video hopefully about 5, 6 minutes or whatever. Just as you take your final, just stay motivated, stay positive, think positive. When you think positive, positive things go into the atmosphere, and positive things usually will come back to you. Go inside there and be prepared. Positivity, prepare, study hard, even when it seemed boring. I was watching Luke Cage series and still haven't got through all the episodes. FX Atlanta was on. I watched all them episodes, whatever. But if you got to put that aside, here you go, study for 3 hours and then take an hour break and watch that. Come back, study another 2 hours, watch an episode of that. Then do it the same thing next day. Study for 2 hours, watch an hour of that. Study for another 2 hours, watch an hour of that. If that keeps your mind like that, but don't sit up there and watch the whole series and neglect your books because you're like, oh, I just don't feel like doing it. No, you got to study. Be persistent. If you see where you're not gonna pass class, be persistent. Ask your professor, what are my options? If you got finals in 2 weeks, I'm not saying wait till the day before finals and rush to your professor office. I mean the week of, or the week before, or the week before that. Hopefully at least 2 weeks. Ask my professor at this particular point. This is what's going on. These are my grades. What can I do? And maybe they'll work with you. But just be persistent. Be patient. And practice. And just live life and know that in every failure, if you stay positive, you will find some success out of every failure. You will get a learning lesson out of every failure. Don't strive for failure. Don't strive to mess up. But in the few times that it does happen, stay positive, stay motivated, keep good energy, and know that you're blessed and loved. And everything will continue to happen. And just pray to the one true universal God that things work out in your favor. That's Mother Karma. That's the way the universe works. Make sure it works in your direction. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to make that video real quick, just talking about finals and stuff. And I've this my shoot, this is probably my fourth time around taking finals. And if you want to include high school, probably my 10th time around taking finals. So I'm not stressed or not worried because I know it's the same thing, accumulation of all the exams. It is a final exam and it's usually a comprehensive final, quote unquote, so you can only take it one time or whatever. So you have to study very hard for it. But all in all, it's worth it. If you got a goal, if you got a motivation, like the dude E.T. Eric Thomas said, put your grandma picture on your wall, put your grandma picture on your textbook, on your folder, whatever, on your mama, your sister, whatever, and say, I'm doing this for them because it takes you out the equation. Because at the end of the day, I'm getting this degree to help somebody, to help everybody. Because I'm the master of my own path. Destiny. Choose whichever way you want to go. God is the main universal God, but He gives you choices, so you have to make those choices. And just know that you're doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for others around you, and you set an example for hundreds of thousands of other young black males. And even them 2, 3, 4, and heck, you may have it. I don't know how many kids you're gonna have. At least them 2, 3, 4 young black boys are gonna be your sons as well. And those sons that don't bear your last name and don't bear your biological blood, we're doing it for them to make sure that they have a positive role model, somebody to look after. So peace and blessing each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all finals go really well. Tweet me at the Brown Brother Web, at Brown Brother Web, or leave me a message down here. Tell me how your finals went. And again, peace and blessing each and every one of y'all. This is Brown Brother. Peace.